Hello there. It's your boy, Tasty Cake. Okay. I know I had set up, the notification. That's the word, notification. But things happen. Let's start with when I created Spill the Geek Tea account on my channel, Spill the Geek Tea channel on my Google account by accident. And then I wondered why it didn't go through. StreamYard didn't go through because I deliberately everything was set. It was set for Facebook, came on perfectly. Set for Twitch, no one but me was on. Heard my 10 followers. And I downloaded it to fit on here. I do have an upload problem. If your video does not upload, you have go see a doctor. But that's cable crap, and I can't. I'm not able to do anything about it. I was expecting StreamYard to go through. I did not set the destination. Then the next day, during the showing, I had one person on the left. How nice! Thank you very much. I went on here, and that's what it looked like. This screen. So I deleted it, and I resended, and it came back up here. It was like perfectly fine on Facebook, perfectly fine on Twitch, but it wasn't on here. So I resent it, and it was on. And then a minute later, it came on again. So I have, all these people on the first one, and a few people on the second one watching. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Oh, the destination didn't go through because I didn't set the destination for the new page. So the next day, I'm thinking, oh crap, I didn't. So that didn't even matter because I did not have Spill the Geek Tea under its own Google account. So I went in, I deleted the Google. I thought I deleted the channel from my Google account. I still can't figure out how to do it. So it's now a backup. So I'll post on the original backup, on the original, which is a backup, and the new one when it takes time to create the destination for an episode which is always seen on Facebook. And I thought I deleted the channel. I deleted the Google account. Didn't even think about it. But I created a new Google account for the new channel. Went back to this and said it doesn't exist. I said, what? Oh, crap. And thankfully, they allowed me to bring back my Google account. So I have this channel, and I have the original now backup, Spill the Geek Tea. So the new page is Spill the Geek Tea 1. Email spillthegeektea1 at gmail. Because they wouldn't even allow me to do Spill the Geek Tea 1. As the original one, I had periods in it. Spill.the.geek.tea at gmail. It wouldn't let me do it. So it's Spill the Geek Tea 1. Which was kind of strange. There's like just periods in it. No. Just Spill the Geek Tea 1 at gmail. And the website is address for the website, Spill the Geek Tea 1. Now I do have a phone number created. The phone number ironically has TARDIS in it because I was looking for Geek Tea. And it's a New Jersey phone number. It's through Google Voice. But it goes directly to my phone. So I said, who's calling, So Gadget called me and it worked. And then from the computer, I was able to call Christian. So I'm waiting for the destination to be set on StreamYard. I woke up, and then I will post the Monday's video there. Tuesday's video I will work on between Sunday and Monday. What did I say? I just had Tuesday video. Last Monday's video will be on. I can download it. It's got the problem again with the upload on my server, my system. I can post the video on the original now backup show by downloading it. I might do it. Just take half an hour to upload. I could do it for the other one, but I want the show to go on directly. I want to see it working because it's a returns patch. You can watch it on Facebook. You can watch it on here, And when I set up the thing again, I have issues. Trying to get everything taken care of, but it's figured out now. No. For next Monday's show, which everything is pre-recorded until we can get live, until we can all get together, do it live. I'm going to wait till Sunday, even Monday. At the latest be Monday morning, and I will post it on Monday night. On here, on the backup, on the new page, on my Facebook page, on Twitch. It'll go live. The pre-recorded episode will go live on Monday at 6 p.m. Eastern. Next week, episode 2. I will link it the next day onto my Facebook page, Tasty Cake on the Soch, and Spill the Geek Tea, both on Facebook. Instagram is kind of confusing. I need to work on that. I forget about that. Instagram. With Instagram, once you go live, that's when you have to hit the button. So for me, it's just copy paste. Instagram. So that's that. Second episode. Backup video on the new page. Video. Not even an episode. It's just recording a video. Hey, KD. Recording a video like I did on the backup saying I made a mistake. And so I'll go on to Spill the Geek T1, the new one, and just make a video saying, I'm having all these things going on. I'm trying my best. Grego! So I'll do an intro. Oh, let's be an intro. I'll do a intro on a video for both pages. I'm writing it down. Intro. I'm going to do an intro video for both the original Now Backup page and the new page. Second episode will be posted Monday night at 6 p.m. Eastern. Instagram, I got to work on, just put the links in, put the picture. I think that's it. It's getting information from Gadget. And that's number 3. That's what I want to do as well. Thank you. About Florida. The second video, as said, second episode will probably, as it's going to be done on Sunday afternoon, Sunday night, Monday morning, be what has happened in Florida. So we're not going to record it Friday like we did the first one, thinking everything was all perfect and good. And of course not. I'm going to do it on Sunday. If anyone can join me, great. If not, got to get a second episode done. What has happened with Milton, the aftermath, which we know that so far, yesterday, the mayor of Orlando said, get out or die. Oh, yeah, it is 3 o'clock. I can tell you about that, too. Florida, Milton. I'm not going to do a video on that one, but I'm going to say it now. Yesterday, I was on the chat for Legends of Driving TARDIS, having fun. going a little too far. And then I was just kind of like, sit back, jump in afterwards because I'm a host. I can enter StreamYard, talk to Gadget, talk to the Candyman. Candyman, like, best wishes and to then what he needs to be taken care of today, which is already done. Because it's 8 o'clock at night. It's 8 p.m. in the UK right now. Now, Gadget and I were talking, as we always do. She was on the messenger helping me with this and that. And then back again. So that's it for that. And I went to bed around midnight. I woke up around almost noon because today's my day off. I just exhausted mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally exhausted. So I just looked, I was like, I had to get up and go back to sleep. I was like, wow, it's almost noon. I had 5 Krispy Kreme donuts because it was a buy one dozen, get one free. Buy any dozen for $2 more over the just glaze. I get a dozen free glaze. It's like, complaints, so I had 5 of them. But before that, I had my hot water with mint leaves, lemon slice, and now I forgot. Mint, lemon. It's, wow. Ginger? Maybe not. Maybe it was ginger. I don't. But it was something for the kidneys. Wow, now I forgot. It's been only 4 hours, 4.5 hours. Yeah. I forgot what my drink is. It was boiling. It was hot water with mint leaves, lemon slice, and supposed to be celery. That was it. It's supposed to be good for the kidneys. Mint leaf, lemon, celery. So drink before you eat anything in the morning and lunchtime. Get some boiling water, mint leaf, lemon slice, probably just go extract, and bits of celery. So drink that for before you eat breakfast, before you eat lunch. Help clear up your kidneys because mine are screwed up. Now, Milton. So I'll go to the video on that. Always joke about the I-4 eyesore, which was created by a church. Turns out it's now privately owned, which I've probably forgot, most likely. And it's been deserted for years. I mean, decades. I honestly mean decades. At least 30 years. Nothing in there. It was when I had a TV antenna. It's one of the 2 TVs. And picked up a signal from not even Orlando. It's in Altamont Springs, but still like somewhere. If you will donate this much money, you can get a small panel for the window panel. Donate more, donate more. And all I ever saw was giant panels. So either they took the small money and add to it because, better deal. I mean, more money you get, you're going to go for the bigger stuff. Put the small stuff later. I'm thinking these people actually pay the money for the big panels. It makes sense to me. Oh, wow. Get ready. But with the I-4 eyesore, it's been there. Destruction by humans because they're pieces of. But if it's lasting this long, as Christian said, turn it into a sanctuary. It's privately owned. Don't let it sit there for a tax write-off. Don't be like the churches. Like, oh, we're a church. We're not going to let anyone in during the storm. Like, and people still pay them? People need to get a clue on that one. Like there's a meme saying, "Oh, God gave us free. Hey, pro-choice, pro-choice. God gave us free will to decide what we want to do." I don't know. That's true. I don't remember the meme, but that's we all have free will. We have freedom of thought. We all think for ourselves. Don't tell people what to do with their lives, no matter what. Yeah, they would do what they want to do. Let them do what they want to do. It's not your business. You know, stop trying to scam money out of people. Oh, I got this. This is a Terry Molloy head, Davros. It's from one of the Big Finish audios. So yeah, he had that little thing there. Oh, that's for the circuitry, the head thing. But it's this human, unscarred human face. I got off Etsy from some people I know. I know a bunch of people, but they're selling the stuff. You're like the Marinus, a Cyberman Marinus head. I had to get another one. My friend did make two of them for me, but I just wanted to have the head on the side. Just like, oh, cool. That's supposed to be the cyber controller. And the other one is Davros without the scars. I just had to have him painted. And you have a box made for Kenny, just to say, there's a little something there. Something. Find all my stuff. Do something about the i4 eyesore. Paint it red, make it look like a stapler. Don't take it. Or open it up. Don't be like those horrible churches that close their doors to people that need help. Right as a couple hours ago, a former member was talking about how she lives in Pinellas County around Tampa, St. Pete. She lives in one of those parks. Small housing parks. And it's about childproofing, raising everything above the ground because everything can be repaired, this and that. Even though the mayor of Orlando said, get out or die. She said most people are gone in Tampa. So it's a fortunate thing that gas up here is cheaper, by 50 cents cheaper. Because fortunately for us, there is nothing coming about except for 70-degree weather all week long. Maybe a little bit of drizzle. But in Orlando, it's like, okay, family, friends, 3/4 of a storage room full of my stuff. If you take everything out of the house, I'd have a storage room full of stuff. I really need to go through. Liquidate. My best friend with his dad. Oh boy, he's got stuff lying around, but he doesn't have my stuff. Oh, he can complain about my stuff because I have so much more. But how do you walk around here? Like, just jump over that. Jump over that. Someone needs to wash the dishes because it's been piling up for the past 10 years inside my dirt. My ex-girlfriend with her mom, her fiance with his kids, our two cats, with their mom's house. Loki's brother lives across the street. People can't say that they were not prepared for Milton. You're not prepared for Helene. That's one thing. But you knew about Milton, so stop screwing things up. Generators don't mean diddly-do when it only lasts for a couple days. What's going to charge up your refrigerator? Freezer holds 48 hours. Important paperwork, stick in. If you can't bring it with you, put it in the washing machine. Important papers, take with you. Photos, if you can, but put the rest in the washing machine. Take what you can and go. Yeah, but this thing, they said, can we change it? And some people said category 6. The difference between category 3 and 4, which happened, was 4 miles. And just because you see people there say, "Oh, we went through it." Yeah, because it went that way. Because it went that way, not that way. The aftermath. The aftermath is the aftermath. What happens after the main storm goes through? Tornadoes, which are now popping up. We already have rain popping up at the beginning, the prequel. So this is what's coming. It's rain right now. So, oh, it's nothing. This is not the storm. When we had the 3 storms back to back, 3 or 4. Mm, that's yeah. I swear it was Charlie. It was coming towards us, literally. We jumped in the SUV, didn't think about unplugging my electric keyboard, which is back there. I'm just afraid to plug it in. I had to get a surge protector, plug it in, see how it goes. A surge protector that I know is good, but I can replace it, just in case. It's been that long since I had it plugged in. Should have. Well, we didn't. We just left. We didn't unplug anything. And that's when that's when it fell through. The roof was cracked and lost power to one side of the wall. And it's like a week we didn't have power. I mean, in Florida, I had to sleep on the tile floor to keep cool. Cell phone service was crap anyway, and that's where I lived. Wow, you were stuck. Timescale states we were stuck in the traffic for 18 hours with no restroom and just a little water, then stuck with 30 people in a home with no electricity or gas for cars or gas for cars for 3 days. That's the thing. This is now declared the worst storm of the century. We've had that before. But of course, Helene, they said, okay, they marked on the pole. This is where the last one was. This is Helene. It's a freaking 3 feet taller. Timescale states the National Guard uses GPS. Oh, sorry, GPS. UPS trucks to bring water, thank God, and FEMA escorted gas trucks into the small town. Yeah, that was then. And with Helene, well, we know that most of the money has gone to the migraines. Migraines. They're migraines as it is. The immigrants, that's what the original term is. That's what it's going to be. $3,000 a month. What's the $3,000 a week? $3,000 a week? I forget anymore, but they're getting $3,000, and there are people in North Carolina that could not get a one-time check for $750. And there was my assistant manager told me a helicopter saw 2 people stranded for 2 days, 2 or 3 days. He was able to get the wife, bring it to safety. FEMA said, "What are you doing?" "Well, I'm trying to rescue them." "That's not your jurisdiction. If you try to do it again, we'll arrest you." So he goes back and tells the guy, "I can't do it. Otherwise, he's going to be arrested." So FEMA, 4 hours later, gets the guy, takes a rope around him, and drags him all across the raging river. El Presidente tells FEMA, we need to tell the American public that we need them to pay for all this because all the money is going to the immigrants, for thousands of dollars each, and overseas to the Ukraine. National Guard was holding machine guns to protect the water and gas trucks. Oh yeah, people were. Oh yeah, that's what they do. And that was then. Now it's they don't care. There's no money. The fly-by-night insurance companies in Florida, you're paying as much as $12,000 a year for homeowner insurance. They cannot get flood insurance. People that say you can get flood insurance, you cannot get flood insurance during a flood. Up to $12,000 a year now for fly-by-night in homeowners insurance because the big guys left Florida long time ago. There are too many things going on. Disney was still open. I'm trying to remember. I want to take a peek on Facebook. My friend John, who is known as Lord Byron of Phantasmagoria. He will appear with the Legends of the Traveling TARDIS with Phantasmagoria in November. And John himself, he is welcome no matter what. He is a welcome guest and guest host to Spill the Geek Tea, period. He can say anything he likes. He works he's a professor at the Valencia State College It's now a state college because they got money to give a 4-year degree for something. So I'm not going to joke about it, but when it's a community college, you can afford to get the classes and then jump into a university. Now this has become a state college. That means they're going to get more money. They always raise the prices. Always been that way. Every semester, the prices will go up, but you throw in that, that's not a good sign. I just want to see what John had to say. He didn't share anything. It was just posting 2 hours ago. Oh, yes. When did we start allowing idiots to have a voice? The MG queens have their panties in such a bunch with conspiracy theories about them. When do we choose collectively to stop telling the stupid among us to just shut the up? Hell up. The dude said that El Presidente can control the storms. There's a thing. Guys said there's a device, like Cobra, weather device can manipulate storms, and other people have said it does exist back in the day. I don't doubt it. If we can have electric cars and all these other things going on, yeah, there's no doubt about it. But until it's proven, and it will never be proven, the storm intensity is the heat of the water. Has someone been heating the water? Yes, the climate change, global warming, it has happened. The planet's getting hotter and the storm's getting stronger. But could this happen? I don't doubt it. Because so much is hidden from us, we never know. But I'm not going to mention it on the show because I don't want John to get mad. Here's one thing. It's my stuff. Walt Disney World and Universal both open right now as of 4 hours ago. Do better. Protect your people and guests. Let's see. Someone said both Walt Disney World and Universal are now closed. They closed at 2. 31 minutes ago. They closed at 2 when the winds puck way up, and it's scary. They wouldn't be open if people would stop coming in. So you can't stop that stupidity. Then again, it's about money. John says, imagine if they had not opened today, what good faith they would have with their employees. What about the people at company in Texas, which would not allow their employees to go home during Helene? And then when the water rose to the car level, roof level, you can go home now. A truck tries to take 11 of them. Truck, flips over. One of them survives by holding on to a pipe. That takes pictures. And it said, you had to have 4 things for suing them. And of course, the 2 that lost their lives, no. There's no proof now. They're dead. Well, can't do anything about it. But the other 9 people can do something, but you have to follow those rules to get compensation. See, what good faith they would have with their employees. They should not have, of course, but it's money. That's more money for Disney and Universal to have in their pockets. Who cares about employees? Because employees get fired, employees quit. You get more employees coming in no matter what. There's no way around it. Busch Gardens and SeaWorld care more about the safety of ambassador, guests, and animals, so they stayed closed. Yeah. Everyone should be at home prepping, but these 2 major theme parks need to get every last penny they can because each park is going to lose at least $200 million over the next 2 days. Again. 7 hours ago, woke up to an incomplete alert from Seminole County. Clear up now. Woke up, evacuate alert this morning, but of course this went wrong because first one came in just saying Seminole County, then the follow-up came 5 minutes later. It was only for mobile homes and those with special needs. Thanks for stressing this morning, Seminole County. Everyone be secure, be safe. If you want a true, accurate weather forecast, don't believe a weather.com. Of course, not weather.gov, as it was the Monday night's episode on Legend of Traveling Cars with Christian I and Bob, the man who knows these things about all the storms. He says there's only 2 things, hurricane.gov and weather.gov. For local weather in Tampa, you go to a local Tampa station. That's how you find these things out. Orlando weather is like all these graphics, this and that, what could happen. Who cares? It's about getting ratings. Again, money. A day ago, John said, I think it's time that we start exploring the notions of artificial wind shear, both vertical and horizontal, and artificial barriers, as in barrier islands, to break down or at least mitigate the effects of a hurricane. Excuse me. The man's brilliant. I said he's a gentleman, a scholar. He's a professor. He knows the technology. When one researches this, the responses are the same. That while they are theoretically feasible, the technology does not exist. Well, neither did spaceflight till it did. Excuse me, flustering. Neither did cloning of cells till it did. Neither did use of stem cells or mRNA vaccines or the use of Ozempic till it did. They did not exist till they did. Things are not going to get better. His credit card company being stupid. He was trying to do the shows, but not theme parks. Oh, Halloween activity in Central Florida. That's not theme parks. Everything. See a lot of people, a lot of not cool stuff on groups. If someone is scared, reassure them. If someone is new and needs information, give it to them. If someone is uncertain, help them find the information. A lot of real behavior out there right now on city groups. This is why I'm perfect for the show. He's a guest host because he has things to do. I would say technically he would when I get him. I'm not gonna say it out loud, but he could be the fifth one. He could be the fifth Beatle, kind of thing. Okay, back to with it was like 100. I can't remember. Like considered category 6, dropped to category 5, to category 4, back to category 5. So it's all within a couple of miles per hour. Still, when a storm is done, before and after, you're gonna have the wind. You're gonna have tornadoes. When we had just nothingness from this thing, Helene, the wind, locked out a lot of things. The power blinked off for a second. Our cable went out for 3 hours because the transformer went boom. They destroyed Bumblebee again. With Windstream telephone service, so internet, from here up to Atlanta, no internet, and yet people are still stupid. Why can't I get anything? Because there's no internet. Why don't you read the news? I can't have any internet. Duh. Turn on the cable channel. Boing. Turn on your TV with the cable. And it'll say there's no power. And when do you think it's coming back? We don't know. All these people from here down and up through Atlanta don't know either. It took a day and a half before it came back. And people are like, I'll use my food stamps. No. Cash only. Well, there's signs on the door. Don't pay attention. That's your problem. When there's a big orange sign saying cash only, learn to read. We just had a freaking hurricane come through, bypassing us. We don't have everything. We don't have water. We don't have the ability for you to go swipe. Stop being selfish. But people are. Okay, let me see here. Back to Timescale saying your home can be destroyed and still have to pay. Yes, you have to pay property tax because your land is there. You pay for this house, but you still have to pay property tax all over there. It's the greed of the government. And so Disney made the employee stay all about the money. Yep. It's all about it. The whole changes. My best friend works at Disney, works at something special. He got laid off, came back into the portal, looked at everything, found the best job. But now they're doing layoffs again. So hopefully he keeps it because he has fun. We already scheduled for next year to go to Animal Kingdom as we watch things being taken down, being destroyed, and remade. While the other parks, they say, we need to work on this. Well, here's a screw for the budget. Why is it all these other rides are broken? Because they want to force it down with the Disney Plus, with Paramount Plus. They can't do anything. They want to sell off the studio because all the money is going to Paramount Plus. It's all about stockholders having money in their pockets. And that's sad reality. Can't take it with you, but these pieces of garbage continue to do so. Passing it down, getting bigger loans, and never paying it off. While the other struggles, like, well, when everyone else is struggling and gone, who's going to do it? It's the rich against the rich. But then there's the uber rich that can launch rockets up into space and have fun with it. They're the ones in control. It's like when everyone else is gone, what do you have? Nothing. Hopefully, the aliens will come down and destroy them very soon. I know, long rant, and I don't want to really do that for a video. I could have turned the sign around, but I feel much better. So yesterday I was at Ross. Which screen? Which side? That side. I finally picked up the SpongeBob minifigures. I saved $2 and a penny. You know, I like to have had him with his cap on, his hat on, making Krabby Patties. But maybe I will look. I don't think I have a SpongeBob Burger King toy with him with the Krusty Krab hat either. Let's do a quick jaunt to eBay. I was on Bing this morning, and for some reason it would not let me. Just blank page. Some crazy caca. I'm going to mention SpongeBob, Krusty Krab, about eating at Wendy's, but I'm going to do a video on that also, just to get other viewers on there. Krusty Krab, the Krusty Krab. Oh, from the movie. That's funky looking. No way. They made a Krusty Krab snap and switch construction set of 95 pieces. They're trying to sell for $12. It's the Krusty Krab. The front end with Mr. Krabs and Plankton. I just want SpongeBob with his hat on. They don't actually have one. That's kind of bizarre. Anyway, I looked on page 1. Don't see it, so. Do I have any notifications? I'll settle off for me something for some knockoff that's like way too much in the first place. Okay. So, as I told Gadget yesterday when we're preparing, well, she was preparing for last night's show. So Disney made employees say, yep, oh, that's already it. Sorry. Had a welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by community guidelines. The Krusty Krab sandwich at Wendy's contains 0% crab meat. It's Alaskan pollock fake crab meat. It was a waste. Oh, wrong screen. That's why I went to the YouTube screen. It cost me, with tax, 7% tax, $11.44. That's the Krabby Patty meal, single, with medium fries, $10.19, and a vanilla pineapple frosty for 50 cents. Yeah, Krabby Patty should have been just a big, giant chunk of meat. In Japan, fake crab meat is very popular. C-store. I love fake crab meat, but there is always imitation crab, and people know it's really good with a lot of flavors at all 7-Elevens. Craziness, says Kenzo Creations. It was just the patty, regular patty. So do you want a single, double, or triple? The sign says $10 and change, so I just want a single burger. The only difference is, so you have a patty, you have your lettuce, big chunk of tomato, like they do on the screen, and the secret patty sauce, which never had a secret patty sauce. The secret patty sauce would have been jellyfish jelly. Yeah. So that's what it tastes like. So it was a scam that I fell for, but I wanted to say I had excuse me, I had a Krabby Patty meal, and it was horrible. It was kind of cold. It was like warm on one side and cold on the rest of it. I didn't want, and if that's just through the city, if I went to where I am, who knows what it would have been? It'd been like, that's frozen, you piece of garbage. Time scales, you can get real crab for that much money in the grocery store, and we'll even steam them for you free if you ask. Oh, yeah. But it's just the idea of having a Krabby Patty when it was just a Dave's single, basically, with a bigger slice of tomato and some kind of dressing. The fries had the skins on it and dipped in sea salt. And if you bought the small pineapple frosty, it was like $2, but because part of the meal is 50 cents extra. Guy just said everyone in New York said no. But I want to be the one to say, yeah, I had a Krabby Patty meal. I was so enthusiastic. Dave's single with skin on the fries and a pineapple on the vanilla frosty. All for that waste of money. But I got to the review. Like I can do one more. Yeah, towards the kids. When Jack in the Box does get to Macon, I will go there and eat one last time. Oh, this is from McFarlane Toys. Nicely wrapped because I'm part of the sweepstakes. So you pay full price for the toy, but at least you get it. So I got the black and white version of the Korean Batman. I was lucky I wanted this one. So I'll do a review. I can get the other ones too. Wherever I put them. And of course, it doesn't fit properly back in there. It doesn't fit properly back in the wrap. Oh, Mojo Jojo. Mojo Jojo. When I sell it, I'll put it back properly. But I want to open up again just to say, this is what I got from the sweepstakes. It's like 3 of them, and I was able to win 2 of them. The next ones were like another 3, so I put in all 3. The chance of finding something. Oh, I moved him. Okay. The other one that I won. Oh, I did get the cards for redemption cards. Scan QR code in front or visit McFarlaneToys.com/rewards. Scratch off the reveal one-time use code. You point history, see how many bonus points you were awarded. Okay. I don't remember getting that in the other ones. So I got 2 of them. Get them points. I got Sergeant Rock. Sergeant Rock. All green and everything else. So, exclusive to McFarlane. Like, I don't remember what the last one I got. I'll look. But the one before that was Alfred in black and white, based on the Batman 66 line. And I got Batgirl, which I have now 2 of because I spent the money to get her because I wanted Batgirl. It was justify the balance of how much I paid. So I wanted the Batman. Sergeant Rock was just like there. The last one was just because I wanted to. One in the sweepstakes. But everything has to be for sale eventually. And then fit back properly. Wow. Kenny got it at Target. Oh my God. I bought that on eBay because I wanted it in Hathaway. And as 5 POA reviews, I watched him on YouTube. They said her mask should have been a little bit lower down, but they want to show her eyebrows. He was right. Still a beautiful figure. And you found it at Target. You found it at Target. In Texas, kids can get free Krabby Patties for a permanent SpongeBob tattoo. I wouldn't doubt it. Yeah. Had to be a Mr. Krabs tattoo. That's when you get it for free. Because you paid for it. I got my t-shirt from Lisa Foyle, Temperamental. Through her company she uses is in Texas. So as my acquaintance doesn't like respond to me, I made a comment saying, "Yeah, I just watched your last video." The the drummer who's been with Von Bolt, who's also the drummer with Velvet Chains, he mentioned that he's no longer with Von Bolt. I was like, what? And he said, yeah, no time because he has other bands. Other bands? Everyone's just split off because James, my boss, Von Bolt, he's the rhythm guitarist for Velvet Chains. The Adversaries is just a small band, which, you know, it's Von Bolt and the Adversaries for the Punk Rock Museum. So that's what I keep hoping to be part of one day, and I'll remember. But Lisa does her thing. Jason has to do his other thing with Velvet Chains and other bands, because it's about living, making money. So they're all doing their thing. I got the gray T-shirt. So I told her I'll do a video. I'll unwrap and do a video later. Because, like I said, I want to keep the shows for Spill the Geek Tea short as of no more than 50 minutes. So it's from 6 o'clock and to 6:45 to 6:55, because I want everyone to go to watch Kitchen Killers. Billy has his show at 7:05 p.m. Eastern on Monday nights, so I just don't want to interfere. And it went through on Facebook fine, but the first episode we went to an hour and 11 minutes. So I had to make adjustments. Has nothing against Gadget, and she knows that. I tell her that because she knows how. But I just don't want to go over. So when I do, yeah, well, I got the receipt here. I got this thing here, so that's right in front there. I know what I'm doing here. I got to read her book. It's 404 pages. And it's been 3 weeks, and she keeps talking to me about it. So you got to read the book. So I know. It's, you know, the way I am. Let's see. Kenny says the small DC Bane and Batman were clearance for $349. Oh, I never seen that. I don't think I would have gotten it. Looking back on McFarlane's stuff, sweepstakes, there was the Nightfall Batman. I would have loved to have that, but I have it in the 5-inch scale figure with the pose, so I'm good. So once I did the pose thing and everything else, it's like, okay, sale, because I haven't had them since back then. So they have anything large scale. These will sit in the box. These will be in the back display and say, hey, look, you know what? For sale. Because at least I'll do enough pictures of it. Clean up all this crap here. Adam, you got the toilet taxi for $12.49? Is that the turtles? I didn't go to Target yesterday. I'm going to go next week. Like I said, the problem with the flu shots and the COVID shots, which I'm better. I broke the fever, but I'm going to Walgreens next time. Okay, cool. Let's see. Kevo says, Grego says, Kevo's not, you know. Grego says, be careful. I had a friend that wrote a biography, and it took me a year to read it. As she tells me, it's 404 pages. It's not even full pages. Just read it. It's like, yeah, she knows I have the reading thing. Like, I try. Oh yes, or that Horde Trooper dude, the Masterverse scale. I'm gonna I'll pass on that. I got the red prime because Kenny said to go to Big Bad and do it. It's okay. I got to nitpick everything again. But I do need to go to these to McFarlane's Collectors Club rewards and scratch them off to get them points. Get them bonus points. So I don't. Is it in the other box? I will look because I do need to clean. I found my Von Bolt T-shirt in another room where I didn't touch it. It was put in the other room. So things to be found. The Krabby Patty. Oh, you too, timescales. Thank you very much, sir. So it's almost an hour. I'm going to take a shower and get ready for Din Din. That's what I forgot to tell Gadget last night. I had spring mix salad. I can only eat part of it because I ate so many of those Krispy Kreme donuts. Krispy Kreme did the survey and said, do the survey, buy a dozen Krispy Kremes for $2 more. You get the assorted, and get a dozen glazed for free. We still had a dozen left as of yesterday. I ate 5 this morning, so no complaints. Boy, am I stuffed with Krispy Kreme donuts. I don't want any for a long time. Maybe Christmas. That's about it. I did mention the Krabby Patty from Wendy's. It's just a gimmick. No one in New York said she said, well, if you ask me, but I still want to do a review on it. I'm still going to do a separate review how it was a waste of money. Don't do it. Besides the 2 figures here, I got to work on Instagram for the new Spill the Geek Tea. I got to make a second episode for Spill the Geek Tea once the destination is set into StreamYard. I'm thinking of putting in the original now backup page into StreamYard as well. So my 9 subscribers to the mistake I made to putting it on this Google account, I said, go to the new one, and with the new one, Gadget can do it. Candyman can do it. Mr. Traveling TARDIS can do it. It's not just me. It has the password. It's separate. Go on there and take care of it. I don't have to figure this and that. But as of next week, I would ask everyone to join Spill the Geek Tea on the YouTube page, youtube.com/@ Spill the Geek Tea 1. That's the number 1, where I'll be monitoring it from there. Because here, it's always be playing. And Facebook, I jump on Facebook and the new account there. It'll all be set and ready. I'll be good there. Just a lot of frustration trying to get everything put together. I don't know why I'm wearing the headset because I'm not listening to any music. My ears are sweating. It is so much to try to make everything right. And was it because of a girl? Yes, pretty much so. But I did want to create a legacy where the crew of the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS and anyone else can, interview, Timescales interviewed me. It was a 2-hour interview. We didn't know it'd be that long. It's in there. The regular gloves. I'm not buying any gloves. I could do it right. No, I can't do it right. Okay. I need some more face shields. There's like 100 some in the warehouse, so I can at least some at work. You're going to do a welding thing. I'm protecting myself from idiots like you. Oh, I said that to a guy. He just walked away. Tired of it. No gloves. Well, these are gloves. They're my skin gloves. Like, look at my meat hands. So I can work on Instagram just by posting a picture, putting a link. Episode 2, I'm going to work on Sunday to Monday morning if no one can jump in. And I think I'm going to talk about the hurricane, the aftermath. I do want to make videos for both the pages for the original now backup, Spill the Geek Tea. Just a explanation of what happened here. And also new intro. And then for the new at Spill the Geek Tea 1 on YouTube. Doesn't say 1, but that's the address. Because they wouldn't let me use it without the 1. That I will have an intro to it. Cool. My mom bought a